At some point, we've all just received the same bad advice. Someone somewhere decided what good style looks like and we just accepted it. But here's the problem with that. Most advice, it's either outdated, impractical, or straight up just nonsense. And if you care about dressing for you instead of trends, it's time to let some of these rules go. For those of us who know better, we know to build wardrobes that work for us, not some marketing department. So let's dive into my least favorite fashion rules that I 100% will break every time. Let's start with, by far, the worst offender. Dress for your body type. It sounds helpful until you realize it's another way of saying hide the parts of you that don't fit some beauty standard. Style isn't about looking slimmer, it's about looking intentional. It's overrated because it limits your choices instead of expanding them. Wear what actually makes you feel good, not what balances your proportions. And this is someone who also likes to dress for their body type as a petite woman, but also likes dressing against it. One of my favorite things to wear happen to be oversized coats, and I'm 5'2", and my boyfriend tells me all the time it makes me look like a little girl, and I stand by it because it makes me feel very cute, and I'm still gonna wear oversized stuff. Doesn't matter that I am small. Wear what makes you feel good, not what balances proportions. If you love it, you should wear it. Your body shape is not a problem to solve. The ones who prioritize style over hype, we don't treat getting dressed like damage control. Number 2, neutrals are everything. Neutrals are fine, and let's be honest, they're most of my wardrobe. But if every capsule wardrobe looks the same, how is it timeless? It's just predictable. Like, timeless doesn't mean avoiding color. It's about choosing colors that work for you. It's a completely overrated rule. A wardrobe full of neutrals doesn't automatically make you stylish. What actually does make you stylish is building a wardrobe around colors that you love, not just the ones Instagram tells you to wear. Mix neutrals with statement colors to add depth. Know your anchor pieces: a great coat, a well-fitting pair of trousers, like a pair of jeans that make you look amazing, quality shoes. These define timelessness, not the color palette. For me, I have been wearing a lot of teal, and I've been wearing a lot of like navy and ruby red, like I'm wearing right now, and a lot of black because I'm obsessed with my dog and I like to match her all the time. Anyone who actually cares about their wardrobe knows effortless dressing isn't about eliminating color, it's about eliminating clutter. When you add color to your wardrobe, it's intentional, it's mindful, it's actually something that works for you. Number 3, always invest in basics. Some basics are worth investing in. Others, a complete waste of money. It's completely overrated. A white tee is still a white tee. Price doesn't magically make it indestructible. I talked a lot about this in another video where I talked about if expensive clothes are worth it and how everything varies from brand to brand. Finding affordable staples that hold up. Focus on fabric construction, not just price tags. If your wardrobe is an investment, not a trend, you know that price does not equate quality. You don't have to spend a lot of money on so-called basics. Your blazer doesn't have to be hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. It could be something that just works for you. This is a very unpopular rule that I like to debunk all the time, but that mentality, if you haven't worn it in a year, get rid of it. This one gets repeated like gospel, but let's be honest, style is not predictable. Sometimes you don't wear something because it doesn't fit your mood, your lifestyle, even the weather, or that year. I feel like these influencers who are constantly having a high turnover with their wardrobe, where they're decluttering every other video or they're adding every other video, they definitely are not prepping people for real life. And if you are getting rid of something because you haven't worn it in a year, you might miss it years later. There are seasons of life, and we have to be mindful of those seasons of life. Just because you skipped wearing something doesn't mean it doesn't have no value. Personal style evolves. Pieces come back into rotation whether the time is right. The reason why a lot of our moms are telling us, oh, I wore that when I was your age, is because they wore that when they were our age. Things come back. But that also means when you're adding to your wardrobe, you have to be really, really mindful. You have to buy with intention, not just mindlessly. Only declutter things that don't actually serve you. If there's a piece in your wardrobe that makes you feel bad about yourself, like a pair of jeans that don't fit anymore, or something that you wore at a different season of your life as, like, let's say a party girl era, and you definitely know you'll never approach that again, take it from me and a lot of see-through tops that I have purchased, then totally get rid of it. But if you love it but you haven't worn it, style it in a new way. Keep high quality items that fit your long-term style, even if they're not in your heavy rotation. Good style is not about memorizing outdated fashion advice. It's about knowing what actually works for you and making it repeatable. If you like something, wear it. If it works for you, keep it. If you want to build a wardrobe that lasts, stop listening to advice that's designed to keep you buying and not thriving. So if you've been following these rules without questioning them, stop. Your wardrobe will thank you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you at the next video.